Here we are. It's Friday morning and I'm just setting up for the puppy evaluation day. This is where, based on Jeanette Foray, the Badass Breeder Program, I'll be bringing in a puppy one at a time in this area into a room that they have never been into. And with toys and obstacles that they have never seen. So my puppies have never been in contact with any of these toys at all. And what we are doing in here is exposing the puppy to different sounds, obstacles. And this is going to show me, based on the different tasks I perform in this little pen, it's going to show me about 10 different key things based on the dog's personality. It's going to show me the dog's assertiveness, his confidence level, his motivation level, his nerve strength, his touch and sound sensitivity, his sight sensitivity, his energy level, his prey drive, and human focus, whether he's tenderheartedness or dog friendliness. For the dog friendliness part of it, you usually bring a big stuffed animal in the pen. I am not going to do this because I know I have Roxy and I know how they interact with the dog already. They are quite friendly. They have no fear of another dog. And as you can see by my previous videos, there's never an issue with Roxy or the puppies. But this is a good way, this concept will show me, because sometimes they act totally different than what I see every day downstairs, because they're comfortable in that environment. They're comfortable with me outside. Like what I see, they could act totally different in this area because they have never been in. It's a different floor. It's a different surrounding, different toys. And it'll be interesting to see how they react. For the sound sensitivity, I got that very old Jiffy toy. I think that was from my grandmother's house. But it's like a popper toy, so it makes really loud noise in here. The umbrella, I'll be opening it up and see if they startle. It's fine if they startle, but as long as they recover within 3 seconds of the startle. Like, this whole test is not to point out any negative things about the puppy, but it will show me things that parents can work on, what it is they may be more sensitive to, what it is that are great features of the dog. And it also helps me match them with puppy owners. Like, if you are really committed to a dog, it should not just be based on the color of the dog. You really want a dog to match your home environment, your family members. If you have young children, and I'm saying young children, I'll say like under 10 or even younger children. You know how children are. They're loud, they're running around. They may be handsy. You don't want a puppy that is, sensitive to sound or touch, and maybe that have a really super energized dog or have a low nerve strength, because it may stress the puppy out. So it's just things like that. I think a lot of puppies are going into the shelters now because they are not the perfect match for that family. Again, a lot of people just they see those pictures, people post on their website or Facebook page or wherever they're advertising, and they just pick the puppy with colors. It has to be more than that. Most breeders should know. Good breeders know the personality of those pups. Breeders where they breed and the dogs are raised in a barn or outside where they don't get socialization. And basically people show up one day and just go to the barn or outside, they're running on and pick a puppy. And you have no clue the true temperament of that dog. And this is why I love this program of doing puppy temperament. I give the owners a score chart after this, so they know as well. If they pick the puppy that has more of a prey drive and they have young kids, they will know. And they will have to, like, every puppy should go to training, at least the first puppy training class, so puppies learn. And owners learn, actually. Training is more for the owners than the puppy. But each parent will know the negatives and positives about the dog they choose. And they work on it. No puppy is perfect. There's always going to be something that a puppy needs to work on. And same with the parents. There's no perfect dog parent. You know what? You train your dog when they're a puppy and you think, oh, everything's going great. And then they hit 7 months and it's like, this is not my dog. It's turned into a devil dog because it's like a dog's teenage years. It like forgets all the training you've done with that dog. And you basically have to go back to square one. Hey, some dogs are perfect. And you are very lucky if you get a dog that from day one never gives you hassles, doesn't chew your furniture, never gets into anything. But I think the majority of puppy parents, there's a point where they go through puppy blues. They worry if they did the wrong thing about getting this dog. Get depressed. Find it hard to cope. A puppy is a lot of work. You're getting up earlier, less sleep, is chewing everything. Like, you really have to puppy-proof your house, just like children. You have to put cords up. You have to put anything up off the floor. I even pick up all my mats because that gives them a spot to pee or poo. Like, they see that little mat, and to them, it's a place to go to the washroom. Like, I take everything out of the way of a puppy when I have a puppy in my house. It just, and of course, crate. Crate is the biggest asset, I think, when you have a puppy at home. The dog should not be in the crate all day, though. 2-3 hours, fine. But if you're working, you need to get someone during the day to come, maybe a couple times even, to come and let that dog out and let it play a bit. And then, once it's played, drank, gone to the washroom, then you can put it back in the crate for a couple hours. But a puppy should not be in a crate from 8 to 4. That should not happen. Anyways, I'm going to stop babbling on, but